Welcome back to Studio Sidequests, everybody. Remember this place? If you don't, that's actually a good thing, because we've done some major overhauls to this FBI building. Last time, we were fixing up the front visitor center, trying to make it look less like a D&B rating room. Since then, I've been doing some off-camera grinding. I fixed the parking lots, I fixed the lighting, and the layout actually makes sense now, and the whole building finally has some personality. It's starting to feel like an actual FBI station instead of a default base plate with a security badge. But there's still one last part to fix, the interrogation room. Right now, it's so dark it feels like you're being questioned inside a power outage. I get that it's supposed to be intimidating, but this feels more like we forgot to pay the electricity bill than tell me where the money is. So today, we're going to give it a full overhaul. Clean lighting, proper layout, and maybe even a chair that doesn't look like it came from a yard sale. Once this is done, the station is basically complete. So let's jump in and finish what we started. Alright, so this is the current FBI base. I have fixed a bunch of stuff like I mentioned in the intro. I've done the parking lot again. We fixed some of the lighting around here. We have actual proper lighting now for everything around here. The outside's not completely finished, but it's almost done and it's looking amazing. Reese actually took a look at this a few days ago and he likes it, so we are almost done here. We have a few things to add like trees and bushes and whatnot, but I'm not going to really worry about that right now. But I think this building's coming along great. Today's real focus though is going to be on the interrogation rooms. Now, some of you are in FBI, some of you are not, some of you don't know what I'm talking about. The FBI base, in Sandy Shores at least, is notorious for having some interrogation rooms and some people that really love giving interrogations. So these are the interrogation rooms. Right now, they look like shit. I'm just going to hold you. I'm not going to hold you, actually. I'm just going to tell you this now. They look bad, okay? And shout out Cryptic, because Cryptic put in time and effort to make these. I appreciate you, bro, but this just ain't it, brother. I'm going to come in here and rip all this stuff out. All these doors are coming out. All the walls are coming out. This waiting room type deal is coming out too. And I'm just going to remake it completely from scratch. I don't like how low the ceilings are put. Like if I take this roof away, you could see this is the base roof that we use throughout the entire station. And this is the interrogation roof. This is so much lower than the base roof. I don't know why we're making it feel like we're in a cramped cell. But okay, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and tear all this stuff out and completely remake it. I don't think I have any tips for you guys for this video, so it'll just be a regular speed build. I can tell you now, you shouldn't be doing this in a build though. I don't know why we're... Yeah, I don't know. I got a lot of questions, but I'm taking all this out and I'm redoing it. I plan to take up the entirety of the space or as much as I can and make these two interrogation rooms absolutely massive. And make them clean, because right now it just feels like I'm sitting in a dingy, dirty corner in the back of the station, which is actually true. I don't want it to feel like that. We also have a 1972 computer. Don't know why we have this here, but okay. I'm gonna redo these, and you guys enjoy the rest of the video. If I do have any tips or tricks, I'll obviously pause the video and let you guys know, but I think this should be a short and very easy to digest video. So enjoy. So I'm gonna pause the little video right now, just to explain what's going on here. So I had no idea what to do with these 2 rooms, and when building, I come across that a lot, especially when coming up with things off the top of my head. I kind of get into a building, and I get into it, and I'm deleting things, and I'm like, what should I put here? I have no idea. So I just sat here like a fucking idiot for 15 minutes thinking, and the best thing I came up with was whatever this is. I'm gonna call it an isolation pod. Do I know what the fuck that means? Hell no. Do I think it sounds cool? Hell yeah. Am I gonna keep it? Fuck yeah. But no, I mean, I'm really just stopping to show you guys that if you have no idea what you're doing, fake it till you make it. And that sounds crazy, but it is kind of true. Like, I had no fucking idea what I was gonna do here. And I could ask, I'd be like, hey, FBI, what do you want in these 2 rooms? But they're going to give me, let's put a sex torture chamber in here. I'm not doing that, chat. I'm not doing that. So I'm just going to put this in here. If they want to change, I'll go in there and change it. But I think this looks cool. It's like the little sound isolation things on the wall. You got fabric, and you got a plant here to remind you what the outside looks like. And you got the ominous gooning desk. Just kidding. Not a gooning desk, but a desk at that. I guess this is like a pre-isolation chamber. I don't know. I guess an agent would come in here and talk to somebody on like a lower level type deal. Like if they have a statement to give, they can go in here and tell them. But this isn't your interrogation room. This is just kind of like a, hey, you got a question, come in here and ask me. This could be an interrogation room if they have no more room in the other ones. So I don't know. But I'm just like, I don't know. I had no idea what I was doing there. That's why I was kind of just hopping around looking for things to do or say. But I think now we'll move on to the interrogation rooms. I do like this layout of these like vertical sound deadening isolation things, so I might bring that into the actual interrogation room. I don't know what I'll do with the desk or chairs. I think we'll keep the chairs and desk, but we'll rearrange it. But that's what these 2 rooms are for. They're isolation chambers to give statements for witnesses or maybe criminals who have now changed and now they want to be our informant type deal. This isn't really an interrogation per se. Now we'll move to the 2 interrogation rooms. And I think I have an idea of what I want to do with these. They're going to be very dark, obviously, but not as dark as the last ones are. Very CIS type deal where you go into a room, it's just you and the agent, and you got a, glass wall behind you can't see into, and you're just talking your ass off so you don't get shot, essentially, is what we're going to go for here. They'll probably end up making 2 separated rooms here, just like kind of this one, but a little bit larger and a little bit more ominous with less decoration around, just to like really set the mood as to what's going on here. And then I think we'll be done here. I don't know how much detail I'll go into with these, but I think I'll at least, do something with detail. I don't know how far I want to go into it, but we'll see as it progresses. Anyways, I just want to stop and explain what the fuck these things were. And we will get back into the rest of the video.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring around.
I think I'm 6.
just finished the interrogation room, or one of the main ones at least. It is way larger than the other ones, and it's also gonna be way better lit than the other ones. Ooh, what the hell happened on this wall? Oh, I see what happened. Okay. Anyways, ignoring the wall. Oh, wow, that's like really fucked up. Okay. Ignoring the wall. But yeah, this interrogation room looks a lot better than the other one. It's a lot larger and there's a lot less going on here, which I think is beneficial for the agents that are doing the investigation. It just gives them a lot more room to work with. If they want to pace the room, if they want to show evidence, they have plenty of room to do so. So I think that's definitely beneficial. I added the sound deadening in here just like the other room too, and it works and feels pretty good. In the other room, we have obviously what you would expect, a separated room by one-way glass with a bunch of desks and stuff to take notes or record or whatever you want to call it, for agents to you know, be here and witness the investigation without actually being inside the room or revealing their identities. I think that's good for the investigation room. I'm pretty much just going to duplicate this and put it on the other side, or at least kind of, well, yeah, I am going to just duplicate it and put it on the other side, and that way we'll have two. And that is more than plenty enough room to work with for FBI, I think, at least. And I might, you know, come back in here and rearrange some things and add some little decoration, but I think for now, this is a pretty good room to be working with. I will probably fix the lighting here, make it a little darker, a little bit more ominous, but I think for right now, this will work just fine for a statement room, investigation room, interrogation room, whatever you want to call it. It'll be kind of multi-purpose. So in the future, they can use it for whatever they really want. Anyways, I'm going to move on to the other room and fix whatever the hell happened to this wall. And then we'll be finished. All right. Okay. This came out literally perfect. I had doubts in the beginning, especially with it being kind of just an idea in my head, but this literally turned out amazing. I think, you know what this, you know what this reminds me of is a music studio. You got the separation between producers and the artist, or in this case, it would be the interrogated versus the interrogators, or the recorders, or the agents in here. I think this looks literally fucking awesome with the red lighting. I have the same setup in SHP, a little bit different, a little bit smaller, but this is quite literally perfect. I don't think it could have came out any better. Honestly, with the size of the space we're working with, I think it really did come out just fine. I have some signs to make. I have some stuff to make for the outside of the doors, indicating what room this is and indicating, you know, what the area is supposed to be for. Just so we don't have agents walk, you know, the suspect into the fucking viewing room. That would be terrible. But no, this is quite literally perfect, and I'm super happy the way this came out. And I like these rooms a lot. Again, are these necessary? No. But it just fills out the space, makes it look a little bit more alive. People want to use these for offices, of course they can. That's not what I would use them for, but they could be technically used as offices, but I don't know. It's whatever the agents want to use them for. But yeah, I didn't really touch this room. This is a Surg loadout room. I didn't really make this. This is more cryptics thing, but this is good too. I like this. It gives them direct access to the interrogation rooms. This is great. Honestly, I like this a lot. But yeah, I'm going to finish this up, but that's going to be the end of this episode. I think this came out amazing. I don't know if this will be the last episode for the FBI base, but more than likely it will be. Again, I'm sorry I did a lot of off-camera grinding. I didn't really document it very well, but we changed a lot in this base. And I'm sure any agents watching the video or anybody that's going to be entering the building will be very surprised and happy to see how it has changed and evolved over the last, I think this has been like almost 4 or 5 months of us working on this nonstop. But overall, everything, all in all, I'm super happy the way this came out. I think the next video probably won't be on this base. It'll probably be done by the time I publish this, or at least after I publish it, it'll be done. But regardless, I'm happy with the way it came out. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.